I can give Brother Azzaziel from out of Harlem. That's the mayor of Harlem. That's the black magic mayor of Harlem. They be practicing Kundalini. That's why they got them heavy-ass hula hoops. We are going,
how's everybody doing? Yes, brother, I came ready. Okay.
You're big brother.
Yeah, I'm cool right here. Can y'all hear me without the mic?
Nah, I
Need the mic, okay. All right. Give a shout out to this King Simon right here. Want to be down with the king? There he is. Brother King Simon. He got many works and many magical works all over Brooklyn, Manhattan. I mean, this is phenomenal. Brother is doing things that I had never seen before. And I also want you to give yourself a hand for coming out, all the vendors. I know a lot of faces in here. I can't call everybody's name. Just want to give you all a shout out. And also give a shout out to my queen, MaJade, sitting over here. She's going to get ready to get up. And hopefully there's enough space in the back. I want to show you how to spin your chakras. I heard a lot of things up here. I mean, I wish I had time to go deep into them. But we got classes coming at the National Black Theater very, very, very soon. So hold on to your seats. We are going to another level. Dimensions have shifted. Let's see. You got enough space over there?
You want it over here, Mom? You want it?
This is too small.
You want to get it right here?
It's too small right here. It's too small. How you doing back there? Now listen up.
Y'all gonna have to turn around and watch this.
Yes. What happens is, stand up in your seat if you want, or turn your chair around for just a moment. What she's doing right there is gyrating her hips and spinning her chakras. Okay, now you can spin your chakras in two different directions. Left or right. If you spin it to the right, you gain more spiritual energy. If you spin it to the left, you gain more physical energy. That's why when the sister and the brother came up with their bowls, they were spinning the bowls or gyrating the bowls in two different directions, bringing you balance. Okay? So you want to spin whatever you feel. If you feel you need to be more spiritual in your life, then you spin your chakras to the right. If you want to be more physical, you need more physical energy, spin them to the left, okay? She got 2 hula hoops, maybe later on at the break or whatever, if y'all want to try that. We could get those hula hoops for you. They're about $25 and $30. They're made to your size. They have to reach your navel when you put them on the ground, okay? We do figure 8s. You put them on the ground and you walk into a figure 8, and that will help your balance, okay? There are many things you can do with this. Simple things we did as children, standing on your head, okay? Now, I don't have a lot of time. Yes, sir, yes. You should see how I see it. Y'all ain't gonna see it like that. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. She got me spinning my chakras left and right. All right, give a hand to MaJade. Give her a big hand. All right, I don't have too much time, so I'm just going to kind of advertise and at the same time take questions. First thing you want to get, I have 2 books out, which is Your Sacred Self and also Occult Secrets. Occult Secrets, needless to say, the title speaks for itself. Your Sacred Self is a phenomenal book, if I must say so myself, filled with documentation from other sources and some of my sources, and I put it all together to give you a well-rounded view. I heard Hank talk about polygamy. That's a long story, but I don't want to get too deep into that. But it's a part of Africa, Angola, where the tribe lived in a community where every man was the father of every child, and every woman was the mother of every child. Okay? No one had a specific husband or wife. You see, that's where we get a lot of promiscuous, what do you call it? Yes. That's bred into our DNA because we live that way. For instance, everybody in this room, if we belong to a tribe, every woman in here was my wife.
That's right.
And every man in here was your husband.
That's right.
And every child that was born was your child. Understand that, okay? Now, I mentioned these 2 books. Occult Secrets and Your Sacred Self. You can come over to the table later on and check it out. I'm going to take a few questions in a bit. This book on health is the baddest book in the history of the African movement, which is called Drugs Masquerading as Food by Sister Susan. I was lucky enough to be in London with her. Awesome, 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 awesome book. On my table, I went to a place called Africville in Nova Scotia. Yeah, you know niggas live in Nova Scotia, huh? I found a whole town of niggas in Nova Scotia in a town called Africanville. I said, oh shit. Yeah. I was like, yo. So I hooked up with those brothers, and whenever I call them or email them, they send me the dulce seaweed straight from the ocean. And the batch that I have right now is before the Japanese radiation. This is superfood. You can put it, matter of fact, according to Suzanne, you're not even supposed to eat salt, whether it's sea salt or whatever. It's all toxic. Your salt comes from the dulce seaweed. Understand that, okay? I also have, if anybody had stepped over to my table, how many of you know what limes are? Lime. A lime. Like a lemon, a lime. Okay? How many of you have ever seen one? How many of you think you've seen one? This is a lime. This is an original lime with seeds. The shit you get in the supermarket is genetically modified to take your seed away. Understand that? This is an original lime with seeds. Super high-powered alkaline. I think I may have one or two left on the table, but I normally sell these at the National Black Theater on Monday and Wednesday. So, there you go, my brother. Enjoy. That's right. All right? That's right. Now, I'm almost done, and I'm gonna take some questions. Purple plates, protection. Everybody should know the highest and the hottest color for protection is violet. That's right. Everybody should know that. That's right. If a sister going someplace she don't like it, put on violet. Yeah. Won't nobody fuck with you. We got the violet plates. We got violet earrings. And these are all designed by Bernd Stresser, who worked under Nikola Tesla. Okay? So make sure we've been selling these for years. I've been wearing it for years. Very, very powerful. Documentation comes with it. Also, I have some incense. Yes, brother. Some incense that I made up myself with cedar, oak leaf, rosemary, various versions of it for different particular reasons. Very, very powerful. I've been using this for a while. Extremely powerful. Later on, we're going to get into the trees because that's why we're here. You want to get closer and back to nature. Most of your food was purple. Do y'all know that? How many of you know bananas and corn and all that stuff was purple? Yes. Thank you, sister. All that stuff was purple. Everything you get now, pretty much. I go outside to try to find something to eat. Where is it? I can't find jack. If you're going to detox, make sure you do it in slow motion. Don't take something that's going to detox you for tomorrow. You're shocking your system and your body. It's a slow, the amount of time it took for you to get that is the amount of time it takes for you to get rid of it. That's right. Okay? That's how you heal your body. Because if I did something today to lose 100 pounds, the 100 pounds is coming back a week later. But if I took my time and changed my diet and concentrated what I was on over a period of time, it ain't coming back. Y'all understand that? I'm gonna keep it short, a few more things. Go online, type in the ghost meter. I'm not gonna walk around here and show you what I saw earlier. But keep this with you so when you set up your tables, wherever you go, you check the energy first. Do you want to set up in a negative energy zone? No. See how it stopped right here? So I could take you all over the whole, matter of fact, there was a sister that had entities all over her legs. What? Get you a ghost meter to be able to know what you're walking into if you don't already know. Some of us could just do it with our mind. I could take a look and already know. That's right. But sometimes you need proof. You might be trying to help somebody. A couple of CDs that I have, real quick, before I take a question. Violet chimes. Cleanse out your whole living room, bedroom, and all that. All it is chimes, bells that were violet. They used it and recorded it, and it'll clean out your whole house. 1,000 blessings. Everybody who bought it is blessed. You know, they come back to me, Azzaziel, that was off, this comes from Angola. Powerful. Got the children chants, the drums, calling the Adon, all of that on there. I'm coming, brother. Focus. A sound that emits from your stereo when you're reading a book helps you to concentrate while you're reading. This, everybody needs to get this. This will kill fear in your body. I stopped using it because I was starting to get aggressive. All right? One day playing this, your fear is going to leave. Understand me? Little by little, don't play it at the whole CD at once. 5-10 minutes, take it off, play it a week later. Okay? You don't want the fear to just totally leave and you go out there and try to fight police and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you need a little bit of fear. 1, 2, 3, I'm off here in a minute. Just one question, 1 or 2 questions, real quick. Anybody? Meditation. I heard somebody talking about meditation. Meditation secret, a lot of people don't know. When you meditate, your pineal gland is supposed to vibrate with your lower pineal gland. Your penis should be hard, and the energy should be channeled through the pineal gland and back down and through the anus. How many of y'all know that females have an erection early in the morning like men do at 5 with their clitoris? When you meditate, that clitoris should have been stimulated and the energy going from the clitoris up to the pineal gland, circular motion, okay? That's what I really wanted to get into, but we're not gonna be able to do that today. But again, King Simon will have a fly on it. We'll be getting down with some deep stuff. Dimensions are about to shift and have shifted. That's why my queen came to me, she said, a friend of mine took his son and all of that and escaped Hurricane Sandy, but the energy of Hurricane Sandy killed that nigga in that school. Same motherfucker got killed. I said, okay, that's a dimensional shift and it has to do with Mama Wati, it has to do with you. Their dimension is disappearing. They have to look for 2012, not you. You are 2012. You made your appearance. They are dying out and their whole system and their world is falling.
That's why.
I don't know why y'all want to keep them jobs and stuff. Y'all better move out the damn way. Only niggas got fucked up was in the way of the fucking with them crackers out there. Leave them niggas alone. This shit is about to go. Understand me now. I'm seeing it before my eyes. We talked about this, me, Phil, Bob, way back, talked about this for many, many years. Now I can look at it and I see it. All right? Trees knock them all upside the head every day. So I made me friends with an army of trees.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So just be very aware of what's going on around you. Start learning what you can and cannot eat. Go to the bookstore and get you a book on trees and bushes. I walk outside every day and eat wild raisins off the bushes.
Yes, sir.
But you gotta know what they are.
Yes, sir.
You can get fresh water
Yes, sir.
from a sycamore tree.
Yes, sir.
You drill a hole in it, and the sycamore tree will purify any filthy water anywhere.
That's true.
And you drink fresh, pure water from that tree.
That's true.
So one question that I'm gonna give to Simon right away. Nobody got a question?
Yes.
Yes, brother.
What is the power of the woods?
Oh, I don't have time to get into the different woods, but suffice it to say, they all have very, very powerful energies, each
We're
and
gonna
every
have to have a
one.
workshop on that, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Give it up for the brother King Simon and put it back in his
Give it up,
hands.
brother.
Give it to him.
Give a round of applause, brother. That's right. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know his table's over there. You know you want to buy them hula hoops. Oh, Lord, have mercy.